chewy on some hot. Like I told Tish, I see when I.
Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the Roast Session Central. I'm the Nigerian Nemesis, and in today's video, we are going to be rocking the newest version of the HOG TRIFECTA deck, featuring the Ice Wizard and the Mini P.E.K.K.A, both cards which have received a nasty buff in the most recent update. But before we get into this new deadly HOG TRIFECTA deck, I have two things to say. And the first one is huge shout out to Acid Burn. He hooked us up with a new channel banner and it looks very sick and very clean. So here are his YouTube and his Twitter channels, so make sure you guys do check those out. I will also be linking those in the description down below. And then the second thing is, we have to start off with our usual question of the day, which comes from Hammer23 Baseball. And he said, in terms of arenas, which one do I think looks the coolest? And my favorite arena right now is the Builder's Workshop. I think it looks very fancy with the gears and with the wood, and I think it just looks super, super cool. So in the comment section down below, go ahead and let me know which one is your favorite arena, and we can talk about that. But now we're going to focus in here up against Miss Cause from Odin's Might using a HOG TRIFECTA deck. And as I already said, the Ice Wizard received a very, very good damage buff. So now he does a lot of damage each time he does his attacks. He is going to drop off a giant right there at the bridge. So the Ice Wizard is going to slow it down with that 30% slow speed. So check this out. The giant is barely moving, and that's going to set up some defense right here with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. And now we have the Hog Rider going there on the left-hand side. Zap is prepared in case he does. Okay, so he has a Mini P.E.K.K.A. instead of something else. I was hoping he had a skeleton army or a goblin gang, but now we can play our archers here on the left-hand side to play defense against that Mini P.E.K.K.A. He's going to zap, so we have to get our goblins ready right here, playing them at the perfect timing since he did play the zap, and the Ice Spirits jumped onto the archers. The goblins were free to do a lot of damage to the Mini P.E.K.K.A. So now we have his left tower down to 1920, and that's just one example of how the Ice Wizard is very, very good. He's going to drop off that giant at the bridge once again. So Ice Wizard is going down right here, and the combination of the Ice Wizard and the Mini P.E.K.K.A. can basically stop giants, golems, all these very, very heavy tanks without an issue. Giant barely gets to the tower there, and he only gets one swing off, which is absolutely ridiculous. So now we can counterattack with the Hog Rider once again. He's got that Ice Spirit, and he's probably going to play a Mini P.E.K.K.A. There's the Mini P.E.K.K.A, but our Hog Rider will get two swings off onto that tower, so we are doing a very great job counterattacking and getting to his tower. Goblins going down right here in the center to help us distract the Mini P.E.K.K.A once again, and that zap was actually very useless because this Mini P.E.K.K.A was still unable to get to our tower. So you guys can see how the cycling ability of the Ice Wizard archers and the Mini P.E.K.K.A do such a great job here on defense. We are now jumping into double elixir time, so it's time for us to get some damage going. He's going to play that Ice Wizard in the back, so let's get our Hog Rider down at the bridge. We've got our Fireball prepared if we do need it, but he's not going to put all of his troops together. If he did clump it up, we would have been in business. So Fireball and Zap going down right here. We will take down the Ice Wizard. He's going to hit me with the well played. Ice Wizard is down. Mini P.E.K.K.A should be going down shortly. Goblins will be able to help take it out really, really fast. And then we've got our Mini P.E.K.K.A right here for the Giant. So once again, the Giant couldn't even get to our tower and do any damage at all. He's got those skeletons to distract just to keep his Ice Wizard alive for a little bit longer. So now we can play an Ice Wizard of our own in the center here to distract his Ice Wizard and get some help from the Crown Tower to take it out. So right now we need to continue to counterattack, and I think we have this game in the bag. We are definitely controlling it a lot better than he is. Let's go ahead and sneak a Hog Rider by the Mini P.E.K.K.A and by the Mega Minion, and there it goes on the tower. Zap going down to stop those skeletons, but he played a very nice Ice Beard right there to slow us down and to only give us one shot onto the tower. Otherwise, we could have actually won that game in that push. So once again, we will play archers in the center. That should be able to take down the Mega Minion and hopefully the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Ice Wizard going down, Goblins going down on top of that as well, and another solid defensive stop. So let's get our Hog Rider down and get the Ice Golem down. Pre-Fireball right here on top of the Ice Wizard and on top of the Mega Minion. We're actually going to zap the Mega Minion because he does more damage than the Ice Wizard, and hopefully we can... Oh, we didn't even get a shot off onto that tower, so very, very good defense there. He's hitting me with the well play, but I think that's more sarcastic. I think he thinks he has this in the bag with a counter push. But with the Ice Wizard and the Archer set up on defense, there's not much he can do about it. Once again, let's get our Ice Golem down and send another Hog Rider in, and we're going to pre-Fireball on the spot. But he will play his Ice Spirit in a great spot there, avoiding the Fireball. But either way, our Hog Rider is through, and that's going to be the first tower and the only tower of this game. First W of the day with a very strong HOG TRIFECTA deck. I've been having a lot of good luck, so if you guys have all the cards in this deck, I would highly, highly recommend trying it out. If you don't have the Ice Wizard, I would say you can try out using either the Night Witch if you want to go legendary. The E-Wiz is also another legendary, but very good. or you can use the Knight. But if you want to be able to defend against the air, I would say use the Princess or the Dock Goblin. But either way, we are hopping into the second game up against Cali Greens. He's got a Hog Rider deck, so Ice Wizard and Goblins are very good against the Hog Rider as well. It will only allow it to get one shot off onto the tower, so we're going to counterattack right back at him with the Ice Golem and a Hog Rider of our own. He's actually forced to play a defensive poison there. We've got our Zap ready. He has nothing else. He has Goblins there. Let's go ahead and drop this Zap down and try to give our Hog Rider a little bit more time. I don't know if it was really worth it, but now his Goblins will go down to our Crown Tower. He's laughing, having a great time playing Clash Royale, which is what I always like to see. But I think we do have the advantage in this game, at least early on. And the Mini P.E.K.K.A with his buff has so much damage to offer. He's going to stop all the tanks, all the Giants, Golems, and especially if we play Hog Rider decks, it's going to stop the Hog Rider and only allow it to get one swing onto the tower. So we have so many great counters in this 3.0 fast cycle deck. He's actually going to play an Ice Wizard in the back. It looks like he doesn't want to play any offense, but luckily for us, the Ice Golem does a great job right there for tanking against the Musketeer, and down goes his Musketeer. And with the help of the Archers and now our Ice Wizard, we're actually going to win that Ice Wizard battle, which is super nice. And now we can get a Hog Rider down and hopefully be able to get to that tower and get a couple of shots off. He already used his Zap, but he is also running the Mini P.E.K.K.A. So definitely the Mini P.E.K.K.A and the Ice Wizard's usage rate have definitely went up completely since that buff. Let's go ahead and get our Ice Wizard down once again. We will drop an Ice Golem just to distract the Mini P.E.K.K.A and hopefully stop that Hog Rider from doing too much damage onto our tower. It will still get 2 shots off, and actually, yep, that Mega Minion is going to get a shot off onto our tower as well. So very, very well played. We have an Ice Wizard on that counter attack, but we don't have our Hog Rider in hand. Otherwise, we would have played it there, but we were unable to. But he has evened out the game with that one significant push and getting some poison damage onto our tower. Let's try and get it right back. We're going to go with a Mini P.E.K.K.A Hog Rider push right here. Mini P.E.K.K.A will tank for the Hog Rider and distract those Goblins, and now the Hog is free to do some damage to that tower. He's going to get a second swing off and a third swing, so very, very good counter push to set up the wall once again with the Ice Wizard and the Archers. Here comes his Hog Rider. We've got our Goblins going down. That poison will do a lot of damage, but the Hog Rider will not get to the tower, so very, very good stuff there. Ice Wizard is now distracting that Mega Minion and trying its best to take out that other Ice Wizard, but he's got a third one coming back towards our side. We have to probably get our Fireball ready for all this. So let's get a Fireball Zap to stop the Ice Wizard and take down his Musketeer. And then the Mini P.E.K.K.A will be able to go through and shred his Hog Rider. So now we have the advantage going right back here with the Hog Rider. The Goblins will actually be able to distract the Mini P.E.K.K.A. And now our Hog Rider is through onto the tower. Our Hog Rider will get a second shot off. That tower is down on 76 and the Mini P.E.K.K.A will shut it down. He's laughing over there. Someone's telling him jokes on the other side of the screen. But I think this should be the end of the game. Let's get a Mini P.E.K.K.A down in preparation for that Hog Rider. He is still laughing over there, but I think that's going to be the end for him. We're going to play our Ice Golem. We'll get our Fireball and Zap down as well, just to make sure that the Hog Rider doesn't get to our tower and do any freakish damage. So let's hit him with that thumbs up there, but that's going to push us to 2-0. We will actually hop into one more game and see if we can have a clean slate. I'm feeling very, very confident with this new deck, and I think for sure we can get this last W. So let's hop right into the action and see who we're up against in its 3A tour. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. He is from HOG Gaming. I actually know the YouTuber whose name is JHC, so maybe he's a very good player. We will see right here. We've got our Ice Golem going down in the center. Right here on the left-hand side, he's going to split Archers in the back. So right now, we still can't really tell what kind of deck he is running. It could be anything. He's got the Night Witch there on the right-hand side, so I kind of wish that my Ice Wizard went there on the right as well. But unfortunately, we have to deal with what we have on the field. He's going to play a Baby Dragon as well, so it could possibly be a Graveyard deck or a Golem deck. But here we go. We're going to commit on the left-hand side with the Hog Rider. I think that the Archers and this Ice Golem, he's actually running a P.E.K.K.A deck. So P.E.K.K.A is going to stop our Hog Rider and only allow it to get one shot off. But our Archers and the Ice Golem combination did a great job up against the Baby Dragon and Night Witch, and he didn't even get any damage off onto the right-hand tower. But we do have to get ready for this P.E.K.K.A. As you guys know, it is a very, very deadly deck. And let's see what happens next. P.E.K.K.A is working its way over. He will actually drop a Lightning Spell. So we've got to get our Goblins ready to distract. He's going to pre-log, so very good log there, taking down our Goblins. But luckily for us, we do have this Mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A does a great job against the big P.E.K.K.A. Most people think it would be an easy counter for the P.E.K.K.A, but the Mini P.E.K.K.A does a great job. Still does a lot of damage, and there we were able to prevent the P.E.K.K.A from getting any damage off onto our tower. But now we have to deal with a Night Witch and Archers in the counter attack. But once again, we've got the Archers and the Ice Wizard for defense. So like I said, this wall is very difficult to stop. The Archers will actually be enough right here. We won't even need to play the Ice Wizard, but now we have enough for a counter attack. But once again, we don't have our Hog Rider in hand. and the Hog is going to continue to get shut down by the big P.E.K.K.A. So what we have to do is try and outcycle it and make him play the P.E.K.K.A. and then get our Hog Rider down onto that tower. But since he does have this baby dragon coming in, Ice Wizard going down in the center, that's going to be able to counter the baby dragon with the help of the crown tower, and we are almost back to our Hog. He's actually playing that battle ram, so Goblin's going down. Battle ram takes forever to charge up nowadays, so I'm not really too worried about it. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is down as well, just to help out with those barbarians, and with the help of the Ice Golem here, we should be able to distract the main P.E.K.K.A. So Fireball going down on top of the Night Witch as well. Boom, that's going to hit her out. We actually should zap this, so zap going down, that will stop the Night Witch as well, and now we have his tower down to 851, and we were able to do so much damage up against his P.E.K.K.A. So once again, we will play our archers and Ice Wizard. We're going to get our Ice Golem down to distract against the baby dragon, get our mini P.E.K.K.A. out here against the battle ram, and we should be golden for another counterattack. Down goes his P.E.K.K.A., down goes the barbarians, and now we have so much. Actually, we don't really have that many troops. I thought we had a lot more going on there for us, but we can't get another Hog Rider down in front of the Ice Wizard. So Hog is going down. He's going to play that Night Witch once again. Let's Fireball it down. That's going to take care of the bats. We've got our zap just to slow everything down, but the Hog Rider wasn't able to get any swings off onto the tower. He only got one. I thought he was going to get the second one and end the game for us, but all we have to do is play defense one more time. So here we go, Ice Golem going down. That's going to distract the baby dragon. We should be able to take it out, and once the baby dragon is gone, that's the end of our worries. He does have that lightning. I completely forgot about that. So let's go ahead and play a mini P.E.K.K.A. here on defense up against the big P.E.K.K.A. and send our Hog Rider. That's going to be a close call. Battle ram coming in, Hog Rider going in. Who is going to get to that tower first? We will zap here. We've got our Fireball already, so Fireball is going down, but we won't even need it, and the Hog Rider will take out that tower. So that is going to make for a clean slate, 3 perfect games in a row with a HOG Trifecta deck. So I highly recommend this deck if you do have the Ice Wizard, because that buff was actually so essential and it made him relevant in the game once again. Let's go ahead and show you guys this deck one more time. It is the Hog Rider, Archers, Ice Golem, Ice Wizard, Goblins, Mini P.E.K.K.A., Fireball, and Zap. So if you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead and smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for some more future daily Clash Royale content, and I hope you guys go on and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace!